Hello?
Hey, Tim, what's going on? It's Jay Steinbach. How you been?
Hey, Jay, how's it going?
So check this out. I'm opening all 5 of my new Art Van furniture stores in one day. We have a limo bus rented. We're gonna be going all around St. Louis. It's gonna be a massive party. Can you come? I want you on the bus.
Absolutely. I love a road trip. I'll be right there.
All right, dude, we'll see you then. Tim Mazel said he'd come on the bus.
Oh, is that a good idea?
Why, what's wrong? It's Tim. Oh.
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
Hey, Jay!
Hey,
man.
Tim!
Brother, thanks for inviting me to be a part of this day.
Of course you're invited
Yeah,
to come with us all day to all of our grand openings. Why wouldn't we want you here? That's fantastic.
It's gonna be awesome, man. Tell me what this day means to you, man.
So today, this is the culmination of a couple of years of work to take Rothman Furniture, shut it down, honor its legacy, and then from the ashes rise something bigger and better for St. Louis, for the employees, for the customers, and this is Art Van.
5 ribbon cuttings in one day. What is that? Is that just overwhelming to you to even think about?
So it not is only overwhelming, there's actually a question if there's like a Guinness Book of World Records here, because nobody comes in and just day one says, here's 5 stores right off the bat. Each store is unique, each store has different arrays of furniture, and each store, most importantly, has a different charity to help with our ribbon cutting.
Hey, man, let's get it going. You ready?
Absolutely, dude. Let's do it.
I love a road
Yes.
trip. Yes. Hey, Jay, you just sit back. I got the entertainment on this trip, okay?
Oh, you got it, man.
Hey, everybody! Let's sing some songs. 99 green apples hanging on a tree. If one should fall, then there would be. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Got an old mule and his name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. People on the bus say, Tim, sing more. Tim, sing more. Tim, sing more. Not touching.
You won't believe what he's doing right now. You have no idea.
Nah.
This is...
All right, Jay, we're about to the first ribbon cutting. Tell me about this particular store.
So we're heading to our O'Fallon, Missouri store. This was our headquarters for 30 plus years. So my grandfather bought the building, my father worked in this building. I spent the entire start of my career here. The big thing with this store is thanks to the city of O'Fallon, they let us have the largest privately owned LED board that we know of in the state right now.
Sweet. So tell me about your choice of charity for this location.
So this one is the CF Foundation, and this means a lot to me personally. My sister was born with CF. She recently passed away. It's a genetic disease, 100% terminal in most cases. This is one that means a lot to my family and the community as well. Today is kind of a historic day, not just for me, but for the Rothman family. What you guys do for this genetic disease is amazing because you are looking for a cure.
So to see what he's doing here, knowing that a guy has taken his life and decided this is not just about having success, it's about doing something of significance.
And here we are today getting ready to cut this ribbon, and I gotta tell you, I don't even know what to do. This is amazing. So thank you. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you know what? We're doing a ribbon cutting today. Gives me an opportunity to practice my ribbon dance. Feel that right there? Is this a party or what, Jay?
You know what, Tim? I'm so excited you're here. Oh my gosh.
I do interpretive dance as a hobby.
Of course you do.
I don't want to pull a hammy when I dance. Can't move the arms. It's all in the legs. Oh, man, that was awesome, wasn't it?
You know what? It's amazing.
Man,
Amazing.
I love how you're so interested in being and concerned about being a good member of the community.
Well, that's, again, this is our day job. As you know, this is what we do. But at night, you want to go home to a great family, a great community, a great city to live in, and that's really what our end goal is.
And it's important to be a good neighbor. Just like Dawn and her neighbors. I mean, they had a neighbor that was in need, and they got together to do something about it.
As a neighborhood got together to help a young man who was diagnosed with ALL leukemia 1 month after his high school graduation. Gunnar is one of the nicest young men you'll ever meet. John, Gunnar's dad, contacted my husband and asked if he thought anyone would be interested in raffling off his Harley. He spends his time taking Gunnar back and forth to Children's for his treatments. So he would rather raise the money through a raffle and let that person enjoy the bike. He went back to him and said, hey, I got a lot of people who said they'd be interested. So then I said to my husband, hey, let's put a whole benefit together. You can see the shirts. They're designed by one neighbor. Everyone's donated something in their own way for this benefit.
We're the Garveys.
And we're doing gift baskets.
We're the Shorts.
And we're doing informational flyers.
I'm Tim.
I'm Melissa.
And we came up with a theme and designed the shirts.
We're the Navat family, and
we got baskets!
What is so special about this community you live in?
We're close. You know, we hang out, we barbecue, we fire pit. But you put the call out for something and someone has it and they're there. And that's what society should be today. I mean, I wish more people were like that. I wish more neighborhoods were like that. It's community, and I love to see community coming together. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like maybe there's a little bit of hope left. You just don't want to see someone's kid go through that. And a parent shouldn't have to watch that and worry about their bills at the same time.
It is so awesome to see community in action. Neighbor loving on neighbor. Hey, you can help them out. The event is taking place February 24th. Go by, say hi, and give them a hug. Hey, it's so important to be a good neighbor, and we're heading to the next store where you're a good neighbor as well in O'Fallon, Illinois.
Absolutely. So O'Fallon, Illinois, this is our second ribbon cutting of the day, and I have to say it will probably be the largest transformation you'll see today. Since we're out near Scott Air Force Base, we're doing Heroes Care, and that is an amazing charity that gives back to the members of our armed forces. I mean, truly taking care of the people that take care of us. Come on, let's do this. Welcome to O'Fallon, Illinois. Oh my gosh, Virginia.
Oh my gosh, today this place is amazing.
Okay.
Like really, really awesome.
Well, number one, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
Two, Tim's on the bus.
Tim's on the bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
how's that going for you?
Well, I didn't quite understand what it meant to have Tim on the bus.
Now you know. Now you know. Yeah. You have fun.
We want to welcome Art Van to the community.
We want to make sure that we are good corporate citizens. And so on behalf of Art Van Furniture of St. Louis, we'd like to present you guys with $1,000 to help you continue your mission.
So far, with just the past, we've already helped over 650 families get new furniture through their relationship. So with Art Van, this is going to be huge.
3, 2, 1, wow!
The Thread, brought to you by Bomarito Automotive Group.
This is Frank Bomarito for the Bomarito Automotive Group. If you're considering using any internet-based car buying service, consider Bomarito.com first. With 12,000 new and pre-owned vehicles from multiple franchises, the Bomarito Automotive Group will have your car at your price. And we'll show you a better deal. Dealer direct at Bomarito. Don't pay extra for a middleman. Let the Bomarito Automotive Group earn your business today. Bomarito.com.
What's up, Threadheads? Thanks for checking out the show. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as we enjoy bringing it to you each and every week. You know, as we step into season 2, we're starting our new status as a non-profit, and we really want to expand the scope and ministry of the Thread. We want to come to your community and connect you with those folks who are moving to the needs right in your own backyard. You know, we are so thankful for the platform we've been given by Fox 2 to bring this show into your home each and every week. They've been an amazing partner. But we're not owned or operated by Fox 2. This is an independent show, and we need your support to keep the mission going. A couple of ways you can help us do that. You can go to our webpage, thethreadstl.com, click on donate, and you can make a donation of any amount to support the cause. Next, you can go to the shop page. That's our store where you can buy all kinds of cool Thread gear. We've got t-shirts, we've got hats, so you can suit up with us. So make sure you get your gear, join the team, and help us Thread up, y'all.
All of the beautiful parts of the industry is what most people like the most, but in repair, that's my side. People come in and I've never met them before, and they say, you know, I'm very nervous about where I leave my diamond, and I say, you should be. It's their history, it's their story, and they're turning it over to you. So here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna look under the microscope at your diamond. It has a tattoo on it. Just like a birthmark on your body, it's never going away. When they come back to pick up their repair, they look at it again and they know that that is their diamond. I love taking something that looks not so great and make it beautiful again. It's my favorite part. It's just my favorite part, to see the passion in someone falling in love with something they've had for 50 years all over again.
If you're in the market for jewelry, make your way to Newsteaders, where honesty and integrity meet.
So Tim, we got some sausage, pepperoni, cheese. We got breadsticks. We've got.
I got sardines and some Limburger cheese. Woo-wee! Stuff gives me the wind something fierce, but it sure is good. Hey, anybody?
Tim.
Here, let me see that for a minute. Thanks.
Okay. Hey, let's talk about the next store.
Absolutely.
Right? We're heading to Afton's.
We're heading to Afton, South Limburg. So we've been in this store for probably about 25 years. It's one of our great locations.
All right, tell me about the charity you've selected for Afton.
So this is Operation Food Search. Operation Food Search is one of our top food banks here in the St. Louis area. And what better thing can you do than just provide a meal? We've been partners with them for 7 years running now, and we're going to continue in the future with our van.
Operation Food Search is a hunger relief organization right here in St. Louis, and we're dedicated to healing hunger.
The same way that we want to give back to our communities, they do so as well, and it helps support us doing that.
To know that they recognize the work that we're doing means a lot to us, and it means a lot to the people we serve.
So we're getting ready to open the brand new Art Van furniture here in St. Louis, Missouri. Who's ready to do this? But who's got the scissors?
I'm running with scissors! I'm running with scissors! Jay, this is great, man. You are such a good friend to invite me to be a part of this.
I'm just so happy you're here.
Man, I'm telling you, me too. It reminds me of Linda Wells. I mean, you talk about a friend. The way she moved to the need of her friend Jan, incredible.
Fighting over guys. I saw him first. You're wearing that? I met Jan in junior high, probably 9th grade. We became friends from the get-go.
I think it was February of 2016. My kidneys shut down. My blood pressure was sky high.
You know what? I knew it was going to be me.
You were on the list, I'm guessing, for a transplant.
Which, with my blood type, it would be 5 years. My daughter thought I would be dead by the time the 5 years was up.
I'm telling you, I knew the answer.
My husband tried, but his kidneys weren't up to par. My daughters, their blood type isn't the same as mine, so they weren't a match.
I knew it was going to be me, but I didn't want it to be me.
I really didn't know much about the Bible.
When she came to me and said, help me with the Bible, I'm like, fine, God, I hear you now. I will do it. I know Jan answered God's call. He was tapping her on the shoulder. Hey, you need to find out more about me, and
it means more to me now. We're across the hall from each other before surgery, and it's like, are you sure you want to do this?
It's like, don't be talking me out of it now. People say, oh, God spoke to me, and I've never had that. Well, this one I did, because like I said, I'm full of anxiety, and I was so calm through it.
She's my angel. I mean, I wouldn't be here without her.
She needed me. I had something I could give her, and that's it.
I mean, she, laid down her life for me, literally.
What are you most thankful for, sharing a kidney with her or sharing God's word with her?
Sharing God's word with her. The fact that she can understand now, that's all Jesus talking to me.
You talk about things falling into place for this kidney donation to take place, right? So Linda was almost a perfect match. She's O positive, perfect blood type to donate to Jan. And get this, she had a date picked out on her calendar when she'd be available for the surgery. When they called to schedule it, it was the exact date she had circled on a calendar. Funny how things work out, right? You don't mind if I take this opportunity to practice my instrument, do you?
I don't know. What kind of...
I play the triangle in my choir. Not a fan of the triangle. I'll put the triangle away.
Okay.
I really need to work on my cowbell. Hey, we're heading to another store, buddy. You ready?
We still got 2 more to go.
Yeah, man. This is number 4. Tell me about Richmond Heights.
So we're going to the design studio in Richmond Heights. Not a big, giant furniture store. It's about getting ideas and having your ideas brought into your home.
Now, you've chosen Team Gateway to a Cure.
So Parkinson's is another genetic disease that hits families very hard, and they're very focused on the caregiver.
I'm pleased to be here to celebrate the opening of Art Van Furniture.
But it took a big team effort, and it took a lot of everyone else grabbing a hold of that vision and making that their own.
Our focus and our mission is to really open up the awareness and talk about what Parkinson's is.
That's our main focus because we don't have a cure, yet we have a ton of caregivers who need the support.
I look at my dad every day, Tim, and it breaks my heart to watch him degenerate. Research is there, we just need to get the funding to catch up.
We'd like to present you a $1,000 check to help you with your cause.
3, 2, 1.
It's time for the hot seat, brought to you by Art Van Furniture. All right, we got Jay Steinbeck in the hot seat once again. We got his team ready to help him out. Are y'all ready to go?
Yeah!
All right, Jay, we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock. 5 questions. Here's the deal, they're all about vans. You got it?
Let's do it.
It's on vans, all right? Ready? All right, clock will start after I ask the first question. Here we go. Chris Farley's character on SNL, Matt Foley, lived in a what down by the river?
A van!
Down by the river, yes! Absolutely. What is the name of the van on Scooby-Doo?
The mystery van, mystery bus.
Mystery machine, yeah, that's right, you're good. All right, David Lee Roth was the lead singer of this rock band. Yeah! Some help on the back. Okay, these shoes were popular in the 80s and they're back again, black and white checkered.
Vans.
Yes, absolutely. And finally, this van is making a serious investment in St. Louis, cutting the ribbon on 5 stores in one day.
Art Van.
Yeah! Congratulations, Jay. You just conquered the hot seat, brought to you by Art Van Furniture. Woo!
More style, more selection, and more savings. It's everything Art Van Furniture is famous for. For more than 55 years, Art Van Furniture has been the leader in classic, urban, and modern styles, all at the lowest prices in America on furniture and top name brand mattresses. This is why we are the Midwest #1 furniture and mattress store, Art Van Furniture. Now in your neighborhood. Coming to St. Louis February 1st, 4 new Art Van Furniture stores.
This is Frank Bomarito. You'll get a bigger selection and better value when you visit any Bomarito location. State-of-the-art showrooms and the most advanced service centers. Bomarito has over 8,000 new and 2,000 pre-owned vehicles, all with Missouri's best pricing, greatest financing, and lease options for everyone. Nobody has more. Nobody sells more. Your next car is at Bomarito or Bomarito.com. We're in every neighborhood.
What? Our time's almost up together already? You mean I gotta wait till next Saturday? That's way too long. We gotta catch up during the week. I got a great idea. Hey, why don't you follow us on social media? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, we've got content that doesn't actually fit on our 30-minute show, right? And we're adding new messages all the time, so follow us, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's our way to keep up with you throughout the week, and we can thread up all week long. Follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. See you soon.
Tim,
This has been great, Ed.
Tim, it's been a long day. Tim,
I spy with my little eyes something blue.
Tim, it's your sweater, bud.
Man, you're good.
Tim.
I spy with my little eyes something green.
Tim, it's the mints again.
Man!
Tim.
I spy with my little eyes something floral.
It's Diane again.
You're too good at this game.
It's been the same 3 items over and over.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the new store.
Absolutely.
Right? We're going to the last time. We're back to Bridgeton, man. Tell me about this store.
We're talking about Bridgeton. So this, for St. Louis, everybody growing up in St. Louis remembers Northwest Plaza. Well, Northwest Plaza is back. We just did 4 ribbon cuttings all around St. Louis. So now it's time to really let our hair down, relax, and we're going to have a big party. Holy cow, I did not realize how many people are here. I am born and bred here, graduated from Ladue, and there was no way that when we started struggling as Rothmans that I was going to do anything other than find the best way to put money and resources back into this community. And so I really wanted to say absolutely a huge thank you to Ronald McDonald Charities.
We provide a home away from home for families who travel to St. Louis seeking medical attention for their children. So for 15 years, every piece of furniture that's in every single one of our houses, every single one of our family rooms.
He's never taken money from me, by the way. He only takes furniture.
100% donated.
And looking out at the sea of people that has supported me, supported my family, supported my business, and I've done my best to give back to that community, it shows really how amazing this town is. And I couldn't be more thankful. 3, 2, 1, St. Louis!
Woo! What a day. 5 ribbon cuttings of 5 different stores in 5 different communities. And the celebration of the investment in each community, the celebration of the investment of Jay and his team in each of those 5 charities, and a celebration of the relationship between Jay and the members, the team members at each of those stores. I mean, community is such a blessing. And, you know, Matt and Leslie Holliday enjoyed the blessing of community during their time with the St. Louis Cardinals. They're talking about the blessing of those friendships this morning while we're hanging with the Holidays.
We talk all the time about community on this show. How special was it to have the community you had with the Cardinals?
There was a lot of growth that went on when I was with Adam and Mike Matheny and a lot of the guys, Jake West. We had a really good group of guys getting together and doing life together, Bible studies and getting together at night, and we'd do a study and Adam would play his guitar and we'd just sit around and talk. And it was really great fellowship and great place to grow and be vulnerable and be real. You know, when guys were struggling with certain things, they were open to sharing, and just a cool place when a group of men trust each other and can kind of, you have that community. That's one of the benefits of, you know, for being with one organization, one team, you know, for a long time, you can build those relationships.
The cool thing about baseball is that they have baseball chapel and we had Bible studies, so the men that he all mentioned, they're all married to wonderful women, so they would come to the house and we did the same sorts of things. I mean, no one could play the guitar like Adam, so that was definitely a missing piece, but we were good friends. We speak the same language, our husbands do the same thing, we're raising our kids in a very similar environment, and so it's just a blessing, you know, to be able to come together and grow like we did here in St. Louis. Community is going to look a lot different for us whenever he does decide he's not playing anymore, because we've been doing this so long that we just know this is how we roll. We go to a season, we jump in with people, we have church there, and you know, it's an instant friendship really because you live such similar lives.
I'm super grateful that I got to play the majority of my career here, and we still consider us, it feels like home when you come back here. And
friends, people who are there for you and have your back no matter what. I mean, Matt and Leslie Holliday's relationship with their teammates and their families went way beyond baseball. They invested in each other's lives. Like Dawn and her neighbors. You heard her say it. If there's a need, somebody puts it out there, somebody's gonna step up. You know, while I was hanging out with Jay before the big gala celebration after the 5 ribbon cuttings, I asked him, with this day all done, what excites you the most about this? And what he said was, my peeps, my people, the people I work with, my co-laborers, they have a secure and bright future because of this new relationship. I mean, look, it'd been real easy for Jay just to sell out the company and be kicking back on a beach somewhere, but he wanted to invest in his people and in his city and in those communities. And then how about Linda and Jan? I mean, Linda said, I had something Jan needed, I gave it to her. It's that simple, it was a no-brainer. She needed my kidney, I gave it to her. You know, one of my favorite movies of all time is Tombstone. Anytime it comes on, I gotta watch it, right? And it talks about Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday as they're taking on the outlaw cowboys in Tombstone, Arizona. And right near the end of the movie, Doc Holliday is out helping out, trying to take on Johnny Ringo and Curly Bill, and Jack Johnson says to Doc Holliday, he says, why are you out here doing this? You're sick with tuberculosis, you should be home in bed. What are you doing this for? And he says, Wyatt Earp is my friend. And he says, I got a lot of friends. To which Doc Holliday responds, I don't. See, friendship is important. Friendship is so vital. And look, we talked about last week, John 13:34, when Jesus says, a new command I give to you, love one another. Well, he repeats that in John chapter 15, and he says, you are my friends
When you do this commandment, you are my friends. And he says, look, I no longer call you servants because the servant doesn't know what the master's doing. I call you friends because everything that the Father has shared with me, I've shared with you. And then in John 15:13, Jesus says this. He says, no greater love has anyone than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. That's what Jesus did. He laid down his life for us. He laid down his life for you and me that we may have everlasting life with him. Isn't that what Jan said about Linda? When she received her kidney, she said, she laid down her life for me. Hey, when you count your blessings today, do so by counting your friends. And don't forget about the one you have in Jesus, the one who laid down his life for you. And now we're freed up to go love others the way he's loved us. Well, that's the end, but not the end. You know what I'm talking about.
Whew, what an amazing party. That was awesome.
No doubt. I can't wait for the sleepover.
Oh, Tim, buddy.
Spot Media Production Group.